What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? My Forcy gang. How y'all doing today? Let me get myself situated here. I'm trying to get this all situated. Hold on, let me pour me some water. I've been drinking water out of bottles. I don't normally. Hold on. How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CMA. Look, y'all hope y'all been coming over there on Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen, following me. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, Happy Wife Life. Kendra, the Happy Wife. Hey, Upward. How you doing? So today, y'all. Hold on, let me get this. So today, I said, I've been thinking about some stuff lately. And somebody told me sometimes you have to get out of your own head. So I guess I've been in my head lately. And so I've been thinking, hey, Brandy, baby. Oh my God, y'all. You know how my lips were chapped. You know how you grab the little skin and I just ate a cracker with salt on it. And it's burning the hell out of it. That's all right. So anyway, I've been thinking. I was over there on Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen. 11.7K subscriber. I can't believe I've been going this long without even posting over there. And I said to myself, do you know, there are some people that never will make it to 2,000 subscribers. 2,000. Some people won't even make it to 1,000. And yet here God has blessed me to be able to make it to over 11,000, almost 12,000 subscribers. All on my own merit, all on my own accord, not bashing nobody, not with video after video after video after video of other people. You don't look at Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen's channel and think it's somebody else's. You look at my channel and you see me. You look at my channel and you know Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen. And I must say that alone is a feat within itself. And so as I was thinking of that, and I said, you know what? Wow. Okay, Michael, you have made a name for yourself. You know, there are people that as soon as I went back over there, they were right there. Hey, we miss you. We miss you. We was wondering, we're glad you are right. These are people that it's been a minute and people waiting. So that's when you know that you got something to offer people. And that is why it's so easy for me to put out a helping hand, to want to lift somebody up, to want to don't mind sharing a platform, don't mind shouting you out, don't mind doing a YouTube of the week, don't mind any of that, because when God has blessed you with something that comes naturally, you're not intimidated by anybody. Nobody can take away what God has given you. I don't have to go look at other people's videos to get on live. Have y'all noticed, y'all look at some people, some content creators, they're only relevant if they're talking about other people. And so I hadn't gotten to that place where, you know what? Thank you, God. I could be one of those type of people, but because I can get on here and I can entertain and keep people engaged, no matter what it is I'm doing or talking about. And so that's why it's so easy for me to open up my heart, to want to take up for people, to look for the underdog, to want to stand up for people and put my neck out on the line for stuff that don't even have nothing to do with me. To take people up under my wing, and you better not fuck with them because if you do, CMA gonna got you. I've been that person to a fault. But as I sit here now and I going through my storm, and it may be a self-inflicted storm. It's my own conscience and what I'm going through and what I'm mourning and what I'm missing. I get it. And I feel like, you know, there's nobody there. Not I'm talking about in the physical realm. Of course I got God, of course. I wouldn't be alive if I didn't. But you know what pisses me off the most is the folk, the things that I think what pisses me off. Hey, second wife. What pisses me off is that I didn't see it. I was hoodwinked, ran amok, duped. I was duped. Hey, Ella's baby. I was duped. Some people I thought would never do some of the things they did to me, and they did. Lesson learned, but hard lesson. There's some people I thought would have my back to the bitter end. Some people I thought would have my back more than others, which lets you know at the end of the day, was that me, myself, and I got to the end. I got to be my own best friend. I shout out to the people that call me. I will come up because I don't want to play her down. Up because and I appreciate her for being her. We have different ideologies sometimes on certain things, but I like people that keep it real. Don't play in my face. Don't gaslight me. Do not play in my face. And that's why I say, how many times can you forgive somebody? How many times do you just keep going with the same old saying, the rigor mortis? When do you break the monotony? When people, they praise you in private but let you have it in public? This is what I don't like. Don't praise me behind the scene. Come on, somebody. Oh, you're awesome. They lifted you up, but quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse. When the camera going. Anybody know somebody like that? Do anybody know somebody like that? Hmm. What's up,
Hello.
What?
Hey, how are you?
I'm better than I was yesterday.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
I was sitting and thinking, I don't know, I'm sure you heard what I was just saying. It's nothing worse than somebody, and I think that's what I call gaslighting, playing in my face.
Hmm.
Someone that lifts you up, you're awesome. Oh, you're this and you're that, sis, bro, cuz, bestie, behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
behind the camera. But as soon as that camera is going, they're nowhere to be found. So,
Exactly.
right. So all of that is null and void. What you say, do that make sense?
Hmm. What you're saying makes sense, but you know, hey, it happens, you know, and one of the sayings that I often hear if I gripe about anything that people do is that people are people. I don't know about you. You ever get sick of hearing that sometimes?
Yeah. I get sick of hearing this as well. Stop expecting people to do what you do or to think like you think. And it's not like that. It's what stop expecting me to believe the bullshit.
Yeah.
I was I was looking at something the other day because I've been doing a lot of that lately. You know what I've been going through, and
Hmm.
I was looking back and I was like, you know, you would think that there would be more people. Not that they got to. I'm a grown man, but something that would have reached out and said, "Hey, you've been there for me. You've had my back. You all right? Hey, just checking on you. All right? Hey, mama. Um, or not behind the scenes. Even that chat I did, the video I did. You know, certain people call. Hey, look, what I heard didn't sound good. You all right?
Yeah.
Or even in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you mess with somebody, if you mess with somebody, and if it's somebody I really fuck with, excuse my French,
Hmm.
y'all. I'm standing right there. Whoa, yo, right in your chat. Yo, hey, you good?
Hmm.
Everything all right? This don't sound like my girl. This don't sound like my boy. What's going on? Hell, drop the link. Let me up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you would think that because a lot of times people cry out for help. Not to say that that was something I was doing. I was just expressing where I was at. But you have people that cry out for help,
Yeah.
and people are. But a lot of times we want to save our own self. We don't want to. We want to. We want people to put their self on the line, put their neck on the line, but they're not willing to put their own necks on the line.
Yeah. But you know, in defense of some, I won't say all, but I mean, really, in defense of some, though, some people don't really know, don't have the skills to be able to deal with that, much less deal with themselves. You know what I mean? So I think I hear you, and I'm with you 100%. But I do, you know, have some have a heart for those that really want to help, but don't even, you know where to begin, or even like, you know, they may feel something, but just there's a response to what they see, and it's like flight, fight, or freeze. And some people freeze, honestly. It's just like with death, you know, some just don't know how to respond, you know, to help somebody. You feel their pain and your heart hurts, but and I know this doesn't go along with your argument or with your complaint, and that's, I'm not trying to um go in a different direction. I'm just, you know, keeping an open mind, because some people really, really, you know, it's kind of like thank you for your service. You know what I mean?
You're no longer needed.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of y'all catch that. If not, it's okay. Don't think about it too long.
But and then I used to always say, even like with I love what stop expecting me from other people. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Um,
a common one.
but I don't know if I'm more pissed because I was duped. Um, I truly, like when I meet people, I don't ever think to record nobody. Like if I'm talking to some people, I don't think to record people because I'm not thinking. that, oh, if we ever get into it, then, you have people like that. Oh, if we ever get into it, then I'll have this. Um,
Mhm.
you have people that I don't keep receipts.
But
I have a hell of a,
that's not normal. I mean, that I don't think so. I don't think that's how the average person operates. That's a wounded individual. Um I believe that's, really lacking trust in other people. Any and all of their encounters, they feel like, I gotta keep my guards up. Oh, there's Tara. Hey, Tara.
yeah, I see my mama. Look, my mama says, excuse my English, but who fucked with you, Mike? Yeah, mama, I'm just, I am just into that.
Tara
I know.
already ready to set it off.
I'm just tired of the fake phoniness. I'm tired of looking back on the people that I've helped. Um, I'm tired of people wanting me to be the nice guy and not
Mhm.
nut up because, first of all, you have to give me a lot for me to be mad about some stuff and not go there.
Mhm.
But I also have to realize to myself, if I go there, it's not going to be nothing nice,
Mhm.
and it's going to be to the 100th power, and everybody going to think that, oh God, he didn't have to go that hard. But nobody ever knows what is what somebody is dealing with.
Yeah.
That one little thing that could trigger you. I know there's some people on here I said I would never go off on. And I battle with that every day.
Mm.
That I said I won't go off on YouTube anymore.
Wait
But
a minute. Are you saying that you wouldn't go off on that? I guess I'm hearing two different things. I want to make sure I'm understanding you.
not on YouTube on people or certain people.
Oh, but you still
Um,
you wouldn't go off on them on YouTube. However, you would have some choice words for them on the outside.
yeah. But
Okay.
and that's quite a few people. Um, like I keep bringing this up in the plane back, even when the video was made by me by the 30-year friendship, you know, and I said, nope, I wouldn't do that. And just to do that and walk away and like, hey, I like mic drop. No, I mean, even though at this point an apology would not be done, but that people would always say, "Oh, do you think y'all could ever work it out?" No, unless there's an apology because I did not give what was given to me, and for all you fuckers and people that had an opinion, not because what was right and wrong, but because who y'all did not like. A lot of people was like, "Oh, y'all did so wrong." That wasn't no. You were not looking at that. You were looking at who you didn't like. You didn't look at the situation. And what kills me is how somebody knows so much, but ain't never over here. But everybody's so opinionated, and that was so. You had quite a few people. Oh, well, y'all did y'all. Wait, first of all, who the fuck is y'all? Second of all, if anybody watched that video, they see what I was trying to do. Two things I did. I called out a problem that I knew was a problem. And what I wasn't going to do is be fake and phony and sit on here and let somebody gaslight me or the panel when I knew that there clearly was a problem. Or, or to tell me what I was going to talk about on my thing. Because, see, this was my thing. And I said this. I didn't ask anybody. I didn't ask the person to come up here. It's amazing. And come on, let's break it down and keep it real. We'll
Mhm.
jump up. Not listen, when I asked to jump up, when we were reading Bible verses, come on, somebody. But when there was a little confusion, a little messiness, then we're so up to jump up. See, people got to watch how people maneuver.
Yeah.
Why is it? See, I was looking at it from that point of view. I just asked you the other day to come up here. when we was all in good, we was talking about God and the goodness of God and all of that. But you didn't want to come up. But then you come up on this day and started off by gaslighting me. I love the direction you're going in, but boom, you went in and went messy.
Yeah,
And then you have
and
people. Then you have people that'll say, "Oh, y'all, me and you, me and you did so wrong. Did what wrong? Because I called out the truth."
well, if truth finding is wrong or seeking clarification is wrong, then guess what? I'll be wrong each and every single time. Because my thing is, if I don't understand something or I want clarification, I'm gonna ask some questions. And I'm sorry if my asking questions is negatively affecting your sensibility, then hey, that's your issue, not mine.
And then
Build a bridge
right,
and get over it.
my thing is this, and then oh, you did the video and you turned everybody against her with the truth. Now, damned if I do,
How?
damned if I do. Damned if I do.
Powerful man.
Yeah, come on. She had almost 200, 300 views. I've never seen her with a video like that. Not alive, but maybe in her shorts, but not with a live. Um,
Mhm.
I will say this. Now, me doing the video, I chose to do the video that way and being nice. Now, if I had did a clapback video, I would have been wrong. So you see, I would have been wrong either way, right?
Yeah, and I mean, who cares? Really, who
Yeah.
cares what they think?
Tiffany said the truth hurts. But
It really does.
so it really makes me, and if you, and the reason y'all, I'm mentioning old girl is because y'all will hear us say, oh, me and Mike gets into it at least once or twice a year. That was a favorite line of hers. But see, whenever she would say that, because y'all never heard me say that, but there was a reason why we got into it. And when she would say that, I would listen to it and like, I didn't take that as lightly because there's been several times that that's happened. And it's because of a naive would come to YouTube. There's been a naivety. Is that a word? Naivety, naive. But there's been something naive that was done. How somebody played them, something she fell for, and so you may look at it as if we just fall into it. But I'm looking at it. This gets old.
Well,
It gets old because what's not going to happen is now we shift this under the rug, and now we'll be speaking like nothing happened.
I
That's
hate
even
it
if yeah, but
when
you know,
anybody does that.
yes.
It's so invalidating, you know.
Like just let's just pick up where we started off. Like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, no, because if we don't address it head on, then guess
It's
what?
gonna
We'll be right
repeat
back.
itself.
Exactly. So yeah, I take issue with that. So, no, let's put on our big girl britches, big boy britches, and have an adult discussion. And I guess that's part of the problem. A lot of people not seeing her or anyone in particular, but some people
Yeah.
are okay in having difficult conversations. They're capable of that, but there's some people that are incapable without having a fucking temper tantrum in the midst of it. Like, look, I'll just sit there and watch and let me know when you're done and we're ready to have a discussion.
I think one of the things on YouTube that happens a lot is that people are given passes. People on YouTube, and this was a lot of content creators I see. Y'all get into it with each other, never really get any closure, and then y'all friends before you know it again. Y'all dealing with each other again. Never dealing with what it was the cause of why y'all got into it, and then y'all end up getting into it again.
Yeah.
I see that time and time again. I see a lot of these content creators. going the fuck off, going from panel to panel. And it's like it's the normal, like, okay, no, no, that I'm not built like that. Because baby, you stabbed me once. You better watch out for a bullet.
Not a bullet. Okay.
You stabbed me once. Watch out for a bullet. And so I don't trust myself unless we really get to the meat of what the problem is or why we fell out. Then there's no interaction between it. No. The way people hit people's panels is so hilarious. I have told people, don't you dare hit their damn panel. Don't, that's it. But I can expect people to be like me. Why would you going over there for what? What do you need when you have your own? That's being needy. That is being. You know what? No matter how bad I look, no matter how bad they've done me, let me go over here. This is being. I could be seen. And so if people, but what we're not gonna do to me is play me off on in these YouTube streets and act like we're gonna be good in real life. That's not how it happens. Keep that same energy, the same way we are on here, the same way we're gonna be in real life.
I don't blame you.
And we come on here and make it everything smelling roses and no. Timmy said, come on now, speak. Come on now, speak. You stab me, you wouldn't get another chance to stab me. Come on. I've
Right.
seen it. I've seen it time and time again. That's the last time that I tell you this. That's the last time somebody be on my panel, jump off and go do a video about me. The last time. That won't happen again because it took everything in me not to do the typical clapback king. But that's what the devil wanted me to do because baby, we still be talking about people still be talking about how wrong I was.
Well, yeah, and that is a fact right there. But with, with that, I mean, and I understand where you're coming from because I think, even for myself, having a friend or an acquaintance or somebody I kicked it with, let's just say that, keep it generalized. I think I would have some heartburn, like, wait a minute. We are so acquainted that whatever disagreements that we have, we don't have to have it on stage. We could have
Right.
it behind the scenes and we could work through it, and yeah, it may go wrong publicly, but we could talk through it and come back and address, how, especially if it happened publicly, we can address how we were able to work through it, a willingness to give in, a willingness to listen and hear. But the basic ingredient is listening, a willingness to listen. That communication is very simple. It's easy when you have willing participants. But if you got someone that's going to dominate, take over, talk over you, and discount everything you say, you get better results talking to a wall or a tree or, to yourself. I mean, it only breeds more frustration. So sometimes, it's just it is what it is. You're not able to do that with everybody. So I don't know. It's sad
And
to me.
it is. And not only that, it be the ones that I'm down for you. Oh, we this, we that. We could never. And especially when I've said this is what people want to see.
Yeah.
They want to see us fall out. They want to see me go off on you. And for because you felt some type of way because I did not. I stayed out of some stuff that I stayed out of things that you put yourself in because you know what? I'm learning to not be Captain Saberhole.
But even with that, you're still damned if you do, because now you look, in the eyes of some, you look disloyal. Like, why wouldn't you go and fend for me? It's like, I don't know. It's just been
I
it's a
know.
lot I could say. It's like, damn, are you serious? Now you can win and start this fire. You inserted yourself, or
Yeah.
whatever the different various scenarios are. You've done this, you've done that, and now you want me to go and take the fiery darts as a result of your own actions? Make it make sense.
Especially when somebody says to you, "Look, stay out of it. Don't take up for me. Pay it no attention." And come on, y'all. Let's just keep it real. When you said to somebody, "Why are you going over there? Stay from over there." It cannot get any plainer than that. Why even address it? Why even watch? Why are you even watching? How do you even know what they are saying? So now they really go hard, and you turn to that same person and go, "Well, you should you should have my back. Why should I have your back about something I told you not to even go to?" Those were the words.
Well,
And I'm disloyal because I won't take up for some shit I told you don't even be a part of.
yeah, well, I can tell you now, and I just feel it in my soul, and I feel it enough to say it, that even right now, having this discussion, that's going to be an issue for some too. Like, why is that even being discussed now? This was, way back when, and now it's being discussed today. Well, I want it, you can never make everybody happy, and I
Right.
don't know. It's
Because it's for one, because it's my panel, my channel. For
bingo.
two, for two, it is something, and listen, it is something that I feel. It's something that I feel. Um, sometimes you have to leave stuff alone for a minute just so you know it come out the right way.
Hmm.
It come out the right way. You don't know what may trigger that, or you may just sit back and be like, "Damn, this is another person that did the same damn thing. I'm tired of this."
Yeah. And then too, I mean, because a lot of people, I think it's just human nature. Like, well, I would have did this, or I would have did that, or I wouldn't do this, or I wouldn't do that. Operative word is I. Just because that's something that you wouldn't do, or because that's something you don't feel, doesn't mean that that's how everybody else feels. So I don't know. Sometimes I just hate human beings. I'm just gonna keep it real. I just sometimes overall don't like people. It's like sometimes it's just better to just not
You know,
engage.
I reached out to her husband and I told him, I said, "Look," you, and I noticed she had to say, I said, "You tell your wife to be quiet." I wish her well on. I think she's going over there. I don't know. I haven't watched her channel. I think she's going over to Nigeria. I hope that this time, it's a lot better than her last time of, being a little scared of people in the airport and people chasing them down the road and whatever. I think she said they're going to be in a safe place. I said, I wish nothing bad. I have no problem against him at all. He's a younger man dealing with an older woman now. I feel that a feel a little bit. No, I'm just playing. But other than that, I am done. I would have loved to have got to know him, but you cannot tell me you are a woman of God. And they say when you go down that path, or you're trying to be this person, that people will depart from you,
Hmm.
and you would not think that it would be some of the people that are the ones that's yelling God's name the most.
Hmm.
But
Keep living.
you know, Yes, yes. Look at Judas.
Right.
Look at Judas. He sat there and ate that last meal.
Yeah, I love all, but trust very few.
He said, one of y'all betray me before the night out.
Hmm.
I would have got up and left there. Still don't sit here and look me in my face. I'm telling you, I know what you're going to do. And you still going to sit here and finish eating my food?
Mm.
Some people will know they're doing you wrong, look you dead in your eye.
Well,
But you know what? When people call people out and be like, you know what? You're clout chase. You know what? You're over only here because of this and because of that. And the person that's my friend. I'm not do that is my friend. My friend. Well, what was me being your friend when you did the video?
right.
You were my good friend when everybody said you was clout chasing. 30 years. Okay. And I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah. I know. I mean, it happened, and it was what it was, is what it is. But I mean, I think a lot of it could have ended, not with a video. It could have ended with a phone call. And yeah, some people would flip it and be like, "Well, CMA could have called her." Well, did CMA have the issue?
First of all, I was still alive.
I mean, even if it wasn't that you were live, once the thing
You talking about
ended, but
you talking about once the video was done, I could have called.
well, no, yeah, I'm saying people in opposition that don't
Yeah,
agree
yeah,
with
I
it,
know.
people would say
No,
that you
I'm
could have
saying at
called.
what point, at one wait. So when I was live and the person got off of my panel and went live while I was live.
Right,
So now once I finished my live, what should I have done? Called her? That was a wrap after that.
right. No, I feel you there. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have done it. I'd have been like, screw it, it is what it
Now I
is.
gotta beat
But
you with yeah. Now I gotta beat you with yeah.
right. But yeah, I mean, the as far as that, like, look, personally, and this is how Upward would handle it. Like, okay, I can't wait till he finishes and wrap up this live because I got um a few words I want to share with him. And I would have waited. But that's, different strokes for different folks. Everybody handles things differently. So,
You
but
know,
a lot could have been avoided by going that route.
there are there are several things that have I'm not gonna say hurt me, but
Hmm.
stung me, shocked me, knocked
Yeah.
me back a little bit, opened my eyes, and that is one of them. That video is one of them. The August umbrella when it came to PP, that was another one. And oh girl from Flint. Those three there
Yeah.
are the three that really did something to me, changed me a little bit.
For the better, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, make me be more aware.
Okay, so it's not
Make,
not all bad. Um,
Mhm.
So how do you get to the point of, or do you feel that in any of those situations that it's possible, because I can't remember your title, something about forgiveness, but are you able, or could you see yourself remotely? Is there a remote possibility of forgiveness for them?
I have, I have. Well, the last one, I'm still processing it. The other
Mm-hmm.
two I have. The other two I have. And those are the most, those are the one. But the little the minions, not oh, I shouldn't have called them the minions, but the ones that I knew what their intention was. I forgave them a long time ago. That's why I don't even talk about.
Oh yeah,
That is the Rashids and the Nayas and the Truth Hurts and I'll never like them and never talk to them. No.
yeah,
The other two people, I won't even mention them two guys' name. But It's all good. It's all good.
So
It's
that's a
all
good
good.
thing.
You
So
say what?
forgiveness. I said that's a good thing. So can I ask you a couple questions? Can I interview you?
Sure. Sure.
So, okay, Mr. CMA. Well, first of all, let me do an introduction. No, I'm joking. Um, but what does I guess for you, what does true forgiveness? And I'm going somewhere with this because the other day, like last week in Bible study, I it was pretty much a panel like discussion for Bible study where you ask questions. And one of my questions, and I was brutally honest, like, hey, I would like to know, how do you truly forgive people? Because I've followed all of the prompts, from, hey, when they do the altar call, if you are struggling with this or this, that, and the third, come to the altar. They just lure everybody down to the altar. So I envision myself, all right, I really want to be free of this burden, of unforgiveness for this towards this person, that person, or the other. So I'm imagining myself, even though I'm physically walking to the altar, I'm imagining myself with my industrial strength and size garbage bag, because I'm taking all of this. Let me just keep it real. I'm taking all this shit to the altar, and I'm going to leave it there because I want to be free of all of this gunk, garbage, and dirt, and I want to leave it there. But for me, I've done that, and I've gone back, and I had the wound and pressed, and I want to live a holy, wholesome life as much as possible. And but I'll end up, having an encounter, or I might
So
have a,
wait a minute. So this a question, right?
yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I
I
can't.
just
I had to. This is the preface to the question. Yeah.
okay.
So, okay, let me just go on and
No,
answer
go ahead.
the question.
I just had the best with you. Go ahead.
Look, I like your little subtle hint there, man. Okay, so like with that example, it's like, and I pick it, get back into a situation, maybe somebody might mention something about the person, and now I'm remembering what they done to me. I'm pissed all over again.
Yeah.
So that brings me to where we are today, and the title of your live, and some of the things that you've shared, and people asking the question, why he talking about this again, why is this being brought up again, why. So how do you, after having been hurt, how do you for truly forgive a person who has wounded you?
For me, and I've asked myself that question a million times. I've said, you know what, have I really forgiven? Because when you feel the first key is when you feel some type of way and you know to yourself, you be like, wait, okay, I still got some work to do. Because why am I feeling like this? And so then what you try to do is you try to tell the person, look, I'm still feeling some type of way. I feel like you don't get it. And that's another thing. And then it's not for them to get it anymore. It's for you to get it. And so forgiveness, you forgive a person and you mean it and you're supposed to mean it. So what I do is, and for forgiveness to me is not cussing the person out, not study saying you, but I'm looking differently. I'm moving differently. You will never get a chance to do that to me again. And you know what? That's over because if I really truly didn't forgive you, I wouldn't even be speaking to you. I really wouldn't. But yes, there's gonna be times when some shit gonna happen. Old girl doing the video just reminded me of the videos other people have done. I mean, I hate to say their name, even when the big girl, what's her name? She got off my panel, went and did a video on me. Triple head. And you notice I have not messed with her since because there's some people you only get one time to do that to me. I'm not listening to people anymore that, oh, they like you, get them another chance. Nope, that's not happening. Mama Tara, I love you. But so now it's one and done for me. It's one and done. It's not no second and third chances. It's one and done.
Okay, can I say something? May I slip in right here?
Yes, go ahead.
Um, but if you really think about it, what if, and this is where it becomes real. If God told us one and done, how pitiful would we be? I
Well,
mean, if we're gonna keep it real, let's keep it all the way real.
you know what God said? God said, you look back, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. That's one and done. God giving us a lot of one and done. Either you do this or you don't. So
Right, but
come on, God is a God that will get you back, baby. That's leprosy, famine. So come on, God is a God that you, but depart from me, depart from me. That's what He says.
for sure.
Depart from me, and we
If we
made
don't
it.
if we don't do like what he's saying to do, to try to be more like him, and he asks us
But
to
you can
forgive
piss
people.
God off. You can piss God off.
We piss each other off, but there's consequences when we don't forgive. That's it, and that's all. There's no
Well,
option.
you can
It's
forgive
only one
somebody.
suggestion.
So the one when what I mean by one and done is, you know what? You will never get a chance to do that again because I'm just not going to deal with you anymore. That don't mean I hate you or want anything bad to happen to you. There's just no place for you in my life, and that's not nothing bad. Sometimes you got to protect your peace.
You're exactly right. Protecting your peace. Um, but forgiving is, I think forgiving and being moving on, patting the wound and pressing on and living your best life in spite of, but knowing that, okay, I have forgiven this person, they hurt me, they harm me. I may want an apology, but I have to accept the fact that I may never get the apology that I deserve, that I feel I should get. And that's warranted. But
And
nonetheless,
yeah,
uh-huh.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Nonetheless, I still forgive them. And that is like forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for us. And you nailed it right there when you said for your peace of mind. Your peace should be priceless and guarded. That's why the Bible talks about guarding your heart. We should for those reasons, because like how you're feeling in this very moment.
Even when I say so so and so owes me an apology, whether that apology comes or not, it's not something that I even need. Something that I would have thought that that person would have done, but that is not going to. Even if they did apologize, it still would not change the dynamic of what our friendship. That's already changed. Because I'm always going to move strategically now, and part of your forgiveness is also part of not being a dummy anymore. I think God gave us discernment as well as the heart of forgiveness.
Amen.
So yeah, I forgive you, but what we're not going to do is ever put you back in that same situation.
Mm.
If you do it again, that's because on you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I have no part in it. You can't say I said nothing to evoke it. To evoke it, that's just something you wanted to do because I will not participate or feed into that. So on that part, it's a wrap. Um, my mama says if someone potty train you, you never forget them once you start wiping your own ass.
I like that. I like it. And it's true. It's very true.
Well, wait. Okay, so if someone potty trains you, never forget
Hmm.
them. Yeah, and what do we do? Don't we forget?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
All
don't
too
even think.
often.
Don't even think about who. Yeah, I'm wiping my ass on my own because I did it. I'm wiping
Hmm.
it now. Forget who started me, who taught me. Little girl, how your mama taught you to wipe from front to back, not back to front.
Mm.
Or how fathers teach their sons how to sit there and shake quite a few times before you put it back so it don't run down your leg. You're
All
right.
good lessons.
You're right. I remember one of my nephews telling me it hurt when they pee. And thank God, but I learned this on my own, but I realized, look, are you drinking enough water? Because as men, that pee can come out strong if you're not drinking um, water and clear fluids. If you're drinking pop and stuff like that, of course, it's not burning, but it's going to feel a little strong. It's going to feel uncomfortable. And some things you have to go through life and learn on your own.
Yeah, I guess that kind of goes along with, like the old folks used to say, a hard head will make a soft behind.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Hey, QST.
look, we have QST in the building. How you doing? Hello,
Hey,
what's going on?
what's up, CMA? Who's up here? Independent thinker. Hi, Chad.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Do I got feedback, y'all?
Let me
No,
turn my mic off.
no, I don't hear any.
What's up,
What's
CMA?
nothing? We were just sitting here at the topic talking about how many times do you forgive a person.
Who, me?
No, how many? No, just say it in general. When
CMA, I went on a Halloween cruise. When I tell you, I felt like a motherfucking celebrity. I had so much fun. I just got back yesterday. I was a sexy mummy and I was a jellyfish, right?
okay,
So
okay,
so the guy, in order for me to get on stage, because I was the top three, I had to have a theme. I didn't know this. So they was like, "What's your theme? What connects the two outfits?" I said, "I'm a bisexual creature," which I'm not bisexual, but I told her I'm a bisexual creature. Oh hell yes! They put me on the stage. I was top three, right? So I get on the mic. I was like, I don't want to tell the people I'm a bisexual creature because I don't want to offend nobody. So I get up and I start singing Beyonce. I don't think you're ready for this yet because I was a jellyfish. Man, I had that motherfucker rocking. I had so much fun. Oh my goodness. I just went way out for Halloween this year. I had so much fun.
okay. That sounds. How many times did you forgive somebody? You just turned our whole conversation around.
You know what? I forgive people. I do forgive people, but they don't get too many chances, right?
Right, right,
Sometimes
right.
you gotta love and treat people and treat them as such, like how they are. Like I know how to, I treat you different from Sweet Rita. I'm just using that as an example, right? But if you got people constantly hurting you, you get rid of their asses. But if it's family, somebody you know you gotta have some kind of connection with, you deal with their ass with a long handle spoon. Because my
Right,
family tell me I'm the most forgiving. I am the most forgiving, but you ain't got too many fucking lifelines.
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
didn't mean to derail your shit. I just have to tell you. I'm about
Oh
to call
no,
and tell
no,
you about
no,
my trip.
no. Yeah, because I enjoyed hearing about it though. I was just laughing. You was like, no, but I was a celebrity. But yeah,
She came up
I
like
was a
an
lemon.
empire vibe. That was hilarious.
What happened?
I was agreeing that it was so funny with your Halloween story, and I'm envisioning you doing all that you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah. I realized I can lie off the top of my head real good. I got that from CMA.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody in the chat. Okay, CMA, I got to go. I'm on the roll. I'm about to go have some drinks with some friends. So I'm going to call you. You still got the same number?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice talking with you guys. I'm on the move. Goodbye.
Okay.
Take
All right.
care.
All right. I like you to see the breath of fresh air. The breath of fresh air. Hold on, y'all. I'm moving. I'm still on this one bad foot. I'm trying
And
to.
you don't have on the flip flop.
Yeah. Yeah. I have on a flip flop. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get it together. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, the one flip flop. Hold on. Ah, okay, I sound like an old ass man.
Chad, I think we need to put up a collection and get CMA a helmet, some knee pads, elbow pads, and whatever other kind of pads he might need, because
Yes,
this
y'all.
man is it takes on a whole new meaning.
Y'all know it because I did slip and fall today and hurt my wrist. And I was like, God, I'm not trying to go back into the hospital again. Because y'all know they will, I'll be in the hospital in a minute. And I'm trying not to, but I am trying to get better, much better. So, was it bowling all over the day? Huh?
It went, I don't know if it was here. It wasn't here, so no voting here.
Well, they were voting for me here. And I didn't vote. So,
Mm.
I, whoever wins, I can't say anything.
Or I would even say if there was voting here, it wasn't big races. I honestly don't know. I'm unaware.
I would think it would be all over.
Well, they hadn't been campaigning in the state of where I am.
Nobody's running for
So,
mayor.
hmm,
Nobody's running for mayor.
not that I've seen. Mm-mm. Nope. Because normally they would have, I mean, be blown up everywhere you go. I haven't seen anything.
You know, I should have never got up. As I got up, you know what? Now my wrist and ankle hurt. Isn't it? I'm old. Wow. I remember when I was in my 20s, I can just up and drop it like it's hot. Move. Let me ask you this. Albert, how do you
Yes.
deal with it? How you deal with it? So, oh,
Wait, I can barely see. It's a little bit distorted.
I was finna crack a joke. Next, how you deal with old age?
How do I deal with old what?
Age.
Oh yeah, you have jokes.
Uh,
I'm handling it gracefully. How about that?
well, you know what? I was looking at this. I've been, when I get in my mood, I watch a lot of YouTube or Facebook, a lot of social media. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me, I'm eating this granola bar. So, it's this one show called Bad Bunny, and then it got boy. It's about a house full of gay boys, and they're young and gorgeous. Remind me of me when I was that age, looking good. and all they do is fight. And I was sitting there and I typed in a thing so childish because what I'm not gonna do is be fighting all of y'all, messing up my face, nose bleeding, black eyes. I'm not gonna do all of that because now I'm not gonna look cute. And it's amazing that, and I come from an era where we didn't fight each other, we fought for our rights, which kind of makes me pissed. We didn't do all that fighting so you little motherfuckers could fight each other. We did so y'all could lift each other up. So y'all could walk around and be yourself. I didn't make YouTube a little weird so y'all can turn around and let me fucking have it. So you can go on and be somebody. Okay. I tried to put that on in there, didn't I? Well, hopefully y'all, I'm starting to feel a little not agitated. How would you call it? I don't know what I'm feeling. You there, Upward? I guess they did, y'all.
I am. I knew as soon as I stepped away, you would say something. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh well, y'all. Been on here for an hour. I may come back on later, may not. At least we got some of that out. And listen, y'all. Anybody say why they talking about that? Because that was something I wanted to talk about. Forgiveness. My mama says in the Bible it says forgive them 70 times 7.
Oh, true that.
Yeah, I can forgive you, but I ain't gotta never talk to you again.
And that is a very true statement. Yep,
Yes,
that is for you.
yes. So true, so true. And with that being said, y'all have to run some water to soak my foot and leg because it's starting to bother me. And I probably will come back on here again. On depends on how I'm feeling. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me, my energy. Pray for my energy. Pray that I get that back. That I don't have that anymore. And I'm trying. I'm better than I was yesterday.
Hey,
But
that's a plus once you start.
yeah, pray that I don't snatch a bitch.
Hey,
That's, that's probably why it's good that I have not been outside in 3 4 days. Can y'all believe that? Probably a little Friday. What's today? Tuesday, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, I haven't been outside in 4 days. My God. Oh,
you need to
look.
get out and let the sun hit your face, the sunshine, smell the fresh air, the little things.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Something like that. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for joining. Oh, but thanks for coming up.
Hey, not a problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, I have to finish editing these videos and putting them on Facebook. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Michael Walters. Make sure y'all follow Cooking with Comedian Michael Allen. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, share, support the channel. Y'all already know. All that good stuff. And pray for my foot, please, y'all. Please, please, please. Love you too, Mama Law. Please, please, please pray for me, y'all. Pray for my well-being, my health, my mental health as well.
Mhm.
Pray for that. See, sometimes you gotta ask for it. People don't know if you're going through nothing. If you pray for my mental, pray that each new day I face it becomes better and better. Um, all right, y'all. With that being said, I'm out. Community Mike out. I'm out. Peace.
Bye.